welcome to this review of Kentucky Beau.
Kentucky Beau.
Kentucky whiskey, a blend. Beau is like an old French word, means like your boyfriend. But we don't want a boyfriend, we just want to try the whiskey. Okay. 2 horseshoes.
Double lucky.
I did some research on this. I think it came out in the 1950s. I got to check on that. But I think it said first used the trademark at like 1954 or something like that. It looks like an old 50s label. They probably never updated it. Showing some medals that they obviously never won. Bottled by Kentucky Beau Distilling Company, Bardstown, Kentucky. 20% Kentucky straight whiskey and 80% grain neutral spirits, aged 36 months. So it's aged 3 years.
Which means this is going to be sweet and tasting like corn.
Yeah, it's grain. Grain spirits is the unaged grain alcohol. If you put it in a new charred oak barrel for 2 years, then you got straight bourbon, but it's just unaged. Then they put it together with some 3-year aged straight bourbon. Bottle it. This is Heaven Hill, actually. There's no company called Kentucky Beau Distilling. It's Heaven Hill. I bought this in Meridian, Mississippi. It's not sold in Louisiana, okay? Have you ever seen it?
No, never seen this before.
Jerry's cutting the grass now with the rider. I bought this at a liquor store in Meridian, Mississippi, close to the hotel when I was staying there. It's a pretty nice liquor store too, by the way. There's a couple of really nice liquor stores there. And the price for this was $6.49, which is not bad for $7.50. Although we've gone to places that's cheaper than that, right? Around here?
Yeah.
Like Savannah Discount
Like international
Market.
market.
So what's the color? Typical whiskey color?
Yeah.
Like caramel?
Light caramel color.
And they add caramel color to these things, folks.
They do.
Sometimes.
And it's just it smells like alcohol.
Yeah,
I'm not getting anything off of this.
I was
just
There is a black label straight bourbon. I think there might even be a white label 100 bottle and bond. I was watching a video from Heaven Hill where somebody did a brewery tour there, and the guy said, "Man, if some of this stuff doesn't come out right, we just blend it off into our blends. They don't throw it out. Like if it's Elijah Craig or Evan Williams and something's not quite right with it, they'll just blend it with the grain spirits and sell it."
Angel's Envy.
Huh?
Angel's Envy.
Yeah, I don't know how much Angel Envy they put in. Okay, so the aroma. Yeah, it's like
Grain and alcohol.
corn whiskey, huh?
Yeah. Like mellow corn. And I don't call it mellow corn with the yellow label.
Yeah, and the mellow corn's 100 proof. That's 100% corn whiskey, and that's also from Heaven Hill, by the way.
Yeah, the price of that's going up really big.
Yeah,
too.
when I first started seeing it, it was $9.99.
I got it for $8.99, $16.99 now.
Oh no, no thanks.
Right. All right, let's go ahead and taste this.
Well, I'm trying to get the aroma a little bit down. I'm picking up a little nut, like a little walnut. Little wood, not too much wood.
Ooh,
They're probably putting it in used barrels. Okay, the taste. You're making a face, so uh-oh.
it burns.
Wish me the best, people. Wish me the best.
Son.
Nice little alcohol legs.
Ooh,
Well,
this burns. It's 40?
40%.
I think it might have cranked up a little higher than that.
You know what this tastes like? It tastes like Kentucky Gold. I have a bottle of that in the cabinet. Kentucky Gold is another one of these Heaven Hill blends. I think T.W. Samuels has a little more bourbon flavor. You know the Heaven Hill Quality House that they sell around stores around
This
here?
don't taste like bourbon at all. This tastes like straight corn whiskey to me.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
something that you'd mix in a Diet Coke or something.
When you think, when people are buying this for $6.49, what do you think they're doing with it? Drinking it neat like we're doing? I don't think so.
No, they mix it.
mixing it with Diet Coke after work at 6 in the morning, working a night shift, right?
I don't know. Do that.
You ever been to the racetrack at 6 in the morning? All right. I don't mean the actual racetrack. I mean the gas station racetrack. It's kind of like
It's ordinary. It's really ordinary. It tastes a lot like straight corn whiskey, and the flavor is just sweet. There's no char at all, none.
There's the slightest, tiniest little bit of bourbon,
No, there's
but it's
not.
so
Don't
faint.
listen to him. He's trying to search for something that's not in there.
I'm not really,
It's not in there.
but it's minimal. Like you're saying, it's just alcohol, grain alcohol. It's
That's it.
basic. You know, we talk about some blended
It's
whiskey.
corn whiskey.
Now, you know, some blended whiskeys we've tried. For instance, Clubhouse, another Heaven Hill brand. You like the Clubhouse a lot better.
Yeah, because it had character to it.
And then the most popular blended whiskey in America is the Seagram 7 Crown, which just can't even come close to that.
Secret 7's really good.
Yeah, now you're going to pay about $13 for it, but it's like worth it.
Yeah.
Well, this is, let's see, the mouthfeel.
If you're lucky, you can get the big 1.75 for 20. You just gotta shop and say
Yeah,
that.
sometimes, yeah, $19.99. Mouthfeel's like medium. The finish is just like, I do get a little wood. I actually do get a little wood in the taste.
Yeah, like maybe a toothpick would.
Right, not charred oak, just
Right.
because they're
That's what I
aging
said,
it.
there's no char in it at all.
Yeah, they're aging in really old barrels. I'm sure barrels that's been used 100 times, which is fine, I guess. If it's $6.49 a bottle, people are not buying this to say, "Oh man, I can't wait to get home so I can swish it around and talk about all the nuances," right?
Right, because there is none.
They're gonna say, "Let me buy some Kentucky Bowl so I can mix it with Hawaiian Punch
Right.
and watch reruns of Three's Company before I go to sleep." It's basically what it is.
McHale's Navy.
Or McHale's name, something like that. So I'm gonna score it I guess a C. It's like okay.
It's ordinary.
Yeah, a
It's
C.
ordinary, so it gets an ordinary score.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
75. It's a C. It's like
Give it like a 78, because I did taste a little piece of a toothpick in there.
it's like well, you made a C on your history test. You don't know too much about history, but it was enough to pass, so
Right. Yeah, it's very like
bland.
it's very lazily made, and that in the Lambanta Roulette sense of
And the
word.
lazy le bon ton roulette.
This is lazily made.
I will say this though. Look, I think I don't think it's lazily made. I just think they're saying they're blending their stuff off. But I want to say there's no real off-putting nose or flavors on it. It's like nothing on there that
it's
makes
not off. It's just ordinary.
right. It's bland, but it doesn't make you say, "Oh, there's something wrong with it." You know, it's just
Yeah, I think
basic.
if they spent a little bit more time on it and maybe made sure it had some char in it, shit, you could even like take it, squirt some in there, you know?
Believe me, they're selling this rock bottom.
Just to get rid of that.
Yeah,
inventory.
that the stuff
Okay.
that was off. Okay, so anyway, a C. It's average. What we recommend it. Obviously, if it's a C, we're not going to recommend it. But we're saying if you want to get rid of $6.49 plus tax,
If you want a mixer, yeah, it's not a bad whiskey. It's just ordinary. So it's missing a lot of character and flavor. I think that should be in.
yeah, it's not bad. If it was bad, we have it in the D range. It's just
Right.
so blah. And I know when I do the taste,
Blasé.
yeah, when I do the taste challenge, it's going to be like nothing, nothing, nothing. All right, so lazy. No, not with this one. We're not going to let the good times roll with this one. We'll say you could tolerate it, and we're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.